the boxing world was sent reeling by a leaked audio recording, allegedly capturing a conversation between Tyson Fury and the referee following his controversial split decision loss to Oleksandr Usyk on May 18, 2024. The grainy audio, filled with the hushed tones of a locker room, ignited a firestorm of debate and cast a shadow over Usyk's hard-fought victory. Fury said, "There's no way you can tell me that was a fair fight. He was holding all night, and you barely even called anything on him." Referee, voice calm but firm, "Mr. Fury, with all due respect, I officiated the fight to the best of my ability. There were a few clinches, but nothing egregious enough to warrant constant warnings." Fury angrily replied, "But that 9th round, he had me on the ropes, raining blows down on me, and you let it go on for an eternity. A clean break would have given me a chance to recover." A faint crackle in the audio suggested someone shuffling papers. Referee, "Mr. Fury, the 9th round was a close call, but ultimately you remained on your feet. I followed proper protocol for a standing 8 count." Fury in suspicion. "Followed protocol, eh? Or maybe you were just too busy making sure the undisputed champion didn't get knocked out." Referee, "That is a serious accusation, Mr. Fury. I take my job very seriously, and any suggestion of bias is unfounded." Fury angrily, "Unfounded? Millions of people saw the same thing I did. You were giving him a hometown advantage, plain and simple." The recording ended abruptly, leaving more questions than answers. The authenticity of the leak remained unconfirmed, but boxing analysts and fans alike dissected the conversation with fervor. Did the referee's officiating inadvertently favor Usyk? Some argued that the 9th round, where Fury was undeniably in a precarious position, could have been stopped sooner, potentially impacting the fight's momentum. Others defended the referee, highlighting the difficulty of split-second decisions in a fast-paced physical sport. The leaked audio certainly showed his frustration, but it also revealed a grudging respect for Usyk's skills. Fury's accusation of hometown bias, however, seemed unfounded. The fight took place in a neutral location, and the referee had a long and respected career with a reputation for fairness. With a rematch clause already in place, the leaked audio added another layer of intrigue to the highly anticipated second fight. Would Fury use the alleged referee bias as fuel for his training? Would Usyk, determined to silence the doubters, come out even stronger?
You got boys! Fucking rip me off there! Guys, just run! Well done, kid. It's very easy to move. I thought I wouldn't fight quite this well. I thought I wouldn't fight about 4 or 5 rounds. And you never can tell, can you, when you're in there? You don't know, sir.
The boxing commissions, meanwhile, faced renewed pressure to ensure transparent officiating and a level playing field. Increased scrutiny of referees, perhaps even the implementation of instant replay for controversial calls, were topics that came under serious discussion. The leaked audio, regardless of its authenticity, served as a stark reminder of the complexities of judging a boxing match. It highlighted the immense pressure on referees to make split-second decisions in a chaotic environment, and the potential consequences of those decisions on the outcome of a fight and the careers of the athletes involved. Ultimately, the leaked conversation might never be definitively proven real or fake. However, it undeniably cast a long shadow over the fight's legacy. The rematch, if it happens, will be a fight not just for belts and bragging rights, but for a definitive answer to the questions raised by the leaked audio and the lingering suspicion of bias that now clouded the air.
Thank you so much, everybody, people. I more speak in the ring. Very good, very good. Thank you. Get knocked out, motherfucker! Out cold, sausage! Rabbit!
allegedly capturing a heated conversation between Tyson Fury and the referee following his controversial split decision loss to Oleksandr Usyk on May 18, 2024. In the grainy recording, Fury accused the referee of bias towards Usyk, throwing the legitimacy of the fight and Usyk's victory into question. This sparked outrage, particularly from Usyk himself, who demanded a harsh consequence for Fury's actions, a lifetime ban from the sport. These accusations are not only disrespectful to me and my team, but they also undermine the integrity of the entire sport, Usyk declared in a press conference, his voice firm with barely concealed anger. I won that fight fair and square. Millions of fans saw it and the judges confirmed it. He then directed his gaze towards a photo of the two fighters locked in a clinch during the match. Yes, there were some clinches, but the referee handled them appropriately. To claim bias based on a few close calls is simply outrageous. Usyk's camp released a statement further emphasizing their stance. They pointed out Fury's history of making controversial statements, suggesting this was just another attempt to deflect from his own shortcomings in the fight. The leaked audio, they argued, was a desperate ploy to gain an edge in the highly anticipated rematch, already guaranteed by a clause in the fight contract. However, Usyk didn't just express outrage, he demanded action. A simple apology won't cut it this time, Usyk stated, his voice resolute. Fury's accusations are a serious offense and they deserve a serious punishment. I believe a lifetime ban is the only way to send a clear message. Such behavior will not be tolerated in boxing. This strong stance by Usyk divided the boxing community. Supporters of Fury argued that a lifetime ban was too harsh a penalty. They pointed out that the leaked audio's authenticity remained unconfirmed, and even if it were real, it was just a heated exchange after a tough loss. A suspension for Fury, they argued, would be a more reasonable punishment. Others, however, sided with Usyk. They viewed Fury's actions as a blatant attempt to discredit his victory and cast a shadow over his championship title. A lifetime ban, they argued, would not only serve as a punishment for Fury, but also deter other fighters from resorting to similar tactics in the future.
It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack.
The boxing commissions found themselves in a sticky situation. On one hand, Fury's accusations, true or not, tarnished the image of the sport. On the other hand, a lifetime ban for a single incident, even a serious one, set a harsh precedent. Investigating the leaked audio's authenticity and potentially reviewing the referee's performance in the fight became top priorities. Meanwhile, the potential rematch between Fury and Usyk took on a whole new meaning. It would no longer be just a fight to reclaim lost titles or solidify dominance. It would be a battle for vindication. Usyk seeking to silence the doubters, and Fury desperate to prove he wasn't the sore loser his leaked conversation made him seem. The leaked audio also sparked discussions about mental health in boxing. Fury, known for his flamboyant personality, had previously opened up about his struggles with mental health issues. Some fans and analysts wondered if the pressure of the fight and the potential loss might have triggered such a strong, potentially unfounded reaction from Fury.
It went off yesterday as Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk came face to face. Both men tried to headbutt each other.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's
Hey, man. Come on.
Watching you out, Usyk. Hey, you ain't messing with these bins now. You're messing with the gypsy king toffee. You're getting it first. I won't be here, because I'm the fucking man. This is the point. No control here. This is the point. Number one, Usyk's a bitch. Pussy. Usyk's a pussy with an earring in. Like a little girl. Come on. Proper pussy. I'm going to knock him out. Come on. Back out. I'll show you what heavyweight does to a middleweight.
Ultimately, the decision regarding Fury's punishment rested with the boxing commissions. Whether they would impose a lifetime ban, a suspension, or no penalty at all remained to be seen. One thing was certain: the leaked audio had irrevocably altered the landscape of heavyweight boxing. Fury's future in the sport hung in the balance, and the rematch between him and Usyk promised to be not just a fight for belts, but a fight for the very soul of the sport itself. The split decision victory for Usyk had crowned him the undisputed heavyweight champion, but the aftermath was far from peaceful. Tyson Fury, the dethroned Gypsy King, refused to accept defeat gracefully, instead resorting to a controversial accusation. Usyk had been using performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs, to gain an unfair advantage. "There's something fishy going on," Fury stated in a social media video, his voice laced with suspicion. "Look at Usyk. He's gotten bigger, stronger. It just doesn't add up naturally." This accusation, fueled by Usyk's noticeable improvement in power during the fight, sent shockwaves through the boxing community. Usyk, known for his sportsmanship and clean record, vehemently denied the allegations. "Those are just sour grapes," Usyk retorted in a press conference, his voice calm but firm. "I've been tested throughout my career, and I'll continue to be tested. Let the results speak for themselves." Usyk's camp released official statements backing his claims, pointing to his dedication to clean training and his history of passing rigorous drug tests.
Отхожу к тебе, чтобы спросить, ты мне дашь слово, ты мне дашь, ты мне дашь, ты мне дашь слово, ты мне дашь, ты мне дашь, ты мне дашь слово, ты мне дашь, ты мне дашь, ты мне дашь слово, ты мне дашь, ты мне дашь. Дай мне слово, ведь я тамада.
Fury's accusation, however, resonated with some fans. Doping scandals have plagued boxing for decades, leaving a sense of cynicism and suspicion. Usyk's sudden increase in power, while achievable through intense training, did raise eyebrows for some. They viewed Fury's comments as a way to delegitimize Usyk's victory, a way to plant a seed of doubt in the minds of fans. However, many fans and boxing analysts dismissed Fury's claims. They argued that Usyk's improved power could be attributed to a change in training focus and a natural progression in his career. Additionally, they pointed out the increasingly stringent anti-doping measures in place within major boxing organizations, making it difficult for athletes to cheat undetected. The boxing world became divided. Fury's supporters rallied behind him, demanding stricter anti-doping measures and harsher penalties for athletes caught using PEDs. Usyk's fans, on the other hand, expressed their outrage at the accusations, calling them a desperate attempt to discredit a well-deserved victory. The issue was further complicated by the looming rematch clause in Fury's contract. With the legitimacy of the first fight now under question, the rematch became even more intriguing. Would Fury use the accusation as motivation to train harder and prove his dominance over a supposedly cheating Usyk? Or would Usyk, determined to silence his doubters, come out even stronger in the second fight?
Where do you stand on that? What do you think? I know you was quite strong on that as well. I think that you went Usyk as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked Usyk to beat Fury. I remember when Usyk first moved up to heavyweight, I said he's a dark horse, don't write this guy off. You know, we've seen cruiserweights move up to heavyweight and dominate in previous years, and it did seem a bit unfathomable for a lot of people that he's never going to compete with the Anthony Joshuas, or people weren't even really talking about Tyson Fury, I don't think, quite at the time, or maybe he just sort of burst back on the scene beating Wilder. But yeah, I still think Usyk beats him. I think, you know, the argument is a good big un beats a good little un, but I think Usyk is an exceptional fighter. I think in terms of their boxing ability, like, Usyk is a lot better.
The boxing commissions, meanwhile, found themselves in a tricky situation. They had to balance the seriousness of Fury's claims with the lack of concrete evidence. Increased testing for both fighters leading up to the rematch was a possibility, but ultimately, the burden of proof rested on Fury's shoulders. Fury, however, remained undeterred. "I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying the improvements don't look natural," Fury said in another interview. "Let's get him tested more rigorously before the rematch, and then we'll see who the real champion is." This insistence, fueled by Fury's competitive spirit and a desire to reclaim his lost titles, only served to heighten the drama surrounding the potential rematch. The situation highlighted the complexities of doping in boxing. While anti-doping measures are constantly evolving, the fight against cheating remains an ongoing battle. Fury's accusation, true or not, served as a stark reminder of the lingering suspicion that can cloud even the most spectacular victories.
And these guys are not letting us down. Fury's in trouble. The big fella, the Gypsy King, is rattled. He's stumbling all over the place. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? It's going, it's going. The referee might stop it. Whoa! Fury!
Beneath the surface of Fury's PED claims, there might have been a deeper layer of frustration. The fight itself was a close contest, a battle of strategy and resilience. Fury, known for his unorthodox style and dominance over previous opponents, might have felt outplayed by Usyk's technical brilliance. Publicly admitting defeat, especially after years of being undefeated, could have been a bitter pill to swallow. "Usyk is a great fighter, no doubt about that," Fury conceded in a later interview. "But something just felt off. Maybe the extra testing would have put my mind at ease, you know?" This hint of grudging respect for Usyk's skills, coupled with the desire for a more definitive outcome, suggests that Fury's PED claims might have been fueled not just by suspicion, but also by a yearning for a rematch on a level playing field, both physically and mentally. A collective gasp echoed through the boxing world as news broke about Oleksandr Usyk. The undisputed heavyweight champion, fresh off his controversial split-decision victory over Tyson Fury in May 2024, was forced to retire due to a broken jaw. This unexpected development sent shockwaves through the sport, leaving the future of the heavyweight division uncertain and the highly anticipated rematch with Fury hanging in the air.
Well, I don't think about boxing now, please. Because, I say, my start was September 2023. September, November, December.
Usyk reportedly suffered the injury during a routine training session. "It was a freak accident," Usyk stated in a solemn press conference. "I threw a jab, and something just felt off. The pain was immediate and excruciating. Doctors confirmed a fractured jaw, requiring surgery and an extended recovery period. This news devastated Usyk's fans and cast a shadow over his hard-fought victory. "I finally achieved my dream of becoming undisputed champion," Usyk said, his voice laced with disappointment. "Now, I'm facing the possibility of never defending my titles." The fire in his eyes, however, remained undimmed. "This isn't the end," he declared. "I'll be back stronger than ever, but for now, I need to prioritize my health."
Oleksandr, how big was that victory for Ukraine?
Usyk's injury left Tyson Fury in a peculiar position. Here he was, the uncrowned king, robbed of a chance to reclaim his belts in a rematch that had promised fireworks. Fury, known for his flamboyant personality, expressed concern for his rival. "It's terrible news for Usyk," Fury stated in a social media video. "Health is always more important than boxing," wishing him a speedy recovery. However, a hint of frustration lingered in his voice. "We all trained hard for that rematch," he continued. "Now who knows what the future holds for the heavyweight division?" The boxing commissions faced a complex dilemma. With the undisputed champion sidelined, they had to decide on the best course of action. A mandatory challenger could be fast-tracked for a shot at the vacant titles. However, this would leave a sour taste in the mouths of many fans who were eagerly waiting for the Fury-Usyk rematch. Another option was to declare the winner of the first fight, Fury or Usyk, the undisputed champion. However, the controversial nature of the split decision made this a less than ideal solution. The possibility of an interim title fight, with the winner holding the belts until Usyk's return, also emerged as a potential solution. The boxing world buzzed with speculation. Would Fury wait for Usyk's recovery and risk facing a potentially even stronger champion? Or would he pursue another fight, keeping himself sharp while Usyk recovered? The uncertainty surrounding the heavyweight division was palpable. Usyk's injury served as a stark reminder of the inherent risks involved in boxing. Despite rigorous training and safety measures, accidents can happen, derailing careers and leaving dreams unfulfilled. The champion's spirit, however, remained unbroken. "This is just a temporary setback," Usyk assured his fans in a social media post. "I'll be back in the ring, defending my titles and proving that I'm the true undisputed heavyweight champion." While the future of the heavyweight division remained shrouded in uncertainty, one thing was clear. The boxing world eagerly awaited Usyk's return. His dedication, skill, and unwavering determination had captured the hearts of fans. His injury might have delayed the inevitable rematch with Fury, but it had also ignited a burning desire to see the Ukrainian champion reclaim his place at the top.